Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 15th going through to the 22nd of August. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, thank you very much. If you want to help us or support this channel, you just need to subscribe and click that bell. It's really important, that bell apparently. Let's just see what's going on in your overall energy straight away. There's a lot in the here and now. You're still in your summer period, moving, in the next week or so into your autumn period. But there's a lot going on in the here and now, and it's almost like the overall energy is trying to keep you calm. It's like, you've got to harvest all the apples off your tree, and when you've harvested them, then you can go through the good and the bad. Obviously, you look at, if there's something that's rotten on the tree, you're not going to put it in the box. But, you might need to go through and sort it out later on. But the good thing is you need to harvest at the moment. Yeah, realising, judgment is that ascension moment of moving from someone who is understood to a certain degree, has a consciousness that is developed to a certain degree, and then you get yourself to a stage where your actually consciousness is really going to take a leap and bound. So you can have a new you that could be born in the future. And I think that's what the autumn period is all about. Let's go through your relationship side. So this is the karmic message for the relationship side. Allow people in. Even if you don't agree with them, I don't think people really want to hurt each other. Sometimes we care about each other so much that we do end up hurting each other. But here, I think it's a case for you. It's just allowing things in. Knight of Wands, that's come up in so many readings and for a lot of signs. So it's being passionate and having that rhythm. So allowing people in will sort of help with that rhythm in a way. It's like going into a party and just sort of standing in the corner and not really being passionate about it. You're really not going to meet, a few brave people may come up and talk to you, but it's a case of just walking through and kind of going, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know you, do I? That sort of thing, what's your name? And just being passionate about it. And then when you get to talk to them a bit, then you can move on and say, I'm going to go grab myself a drink. And, it's that sort of thing of just sort of like letting it all sort of flow through you, and enjoying life. I think that's what's really important. Now let's see how the universe and the guides are trying to influence that sort of karmic message. The universe is providing a lot for you, a lot of opportunities. Relationships is a two-way thing. So they're putting a lot of people in, so it might be very sociable for you this week, and they're putting people around you, or you're connecting with people that is possible future relationships to have. And that could be sort of a couple, but that could also be within your family, reconnecting with some people in your family and your friends or your community and stuff like that. There just seems to be, the universe sort of giving a bit more texture to your relationships that are around you. I think that's what it is. Okay, let's see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message as well. Don't blame it on the good, blame it on the boogie. It's getting into they're helping you to get into the rhythm of life and sort of almost keeping that constant for you, trying to help you out. So yeah, the universe, as I said, they may be bringing new people into you, and it's going to help you to sort of realise what relationships are good for you and what relationships aren't good for you. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't like the person or you don't love the person within your family, your friends, your community. It could be within your couple, but I don't think so. It could be, but it's a case of the universe sort of saying they're providing things so you can be clear about the boundaries that you put in place for your better self, and therefore for the better group or for the better relationships that are around you. And yeah, so the guides are there, sort of kind of get into the rhythm. They're keeping that rhythm, they're giving you that success, that making you sort of socialise and be recognised within that social environment. it's got to be said, they're all wands as well. So there's a lot of fire going on that's building up. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Let's see what the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you in regards to your relationships. Cheeky. I would be cheeky this week. And just, it's okay, it's fun, you know. Enjoy, you know, if people get triggered because you're cheeky, then, you know, they may not be the sort of people that you want to spend too much time around you. You know, they may be part of your family, friends, they might be part of anything. And we've all got some of those people that, you know, and they may connect beautifully with other people, because that's the way the universe works. Everybody finds their connections with the people that concerns them. And this is it. I think being cheeky, it helps you to sort of like allow that humour side to come to the surface. Will sort the chaff from the wheat in regards to the relationships. Yeah, cheeky, falling in love. And I think this could be falling in love with yourself. But there is a lot of success through here, and it's really a lot about fire and passions and everything like that. So it could be a new love that you're creating here, that you're connecting with. And it may have that moment where you fall back in love with your partner, your existing partner. We all have those moments. But yeah, you're going to feel that relationships are really going nicely. And the universe is just kind of sort of saying, don't forget those healthy boundaries, basically. Let's just see what's going. It looks absolutely beautiful. Really does look beautiful. Let's just have a look what's going on in your money side of life, your business, your job, your projects. What's going on the karmic message? When you put the work in, when you're there, when you're present, when you're working, and really on the ball, like cut out the rest of the world and do your work, run your business, do your project. There's no one sharper than you in the tool shed. You're really sharp, Sag, and I would, you know, apparently you got to learn that again within you. Take a bit of a leap of faith. So it could be a bit of a chancing your arm on a new job, applying for a job that's a little bit above your, you know, be an increase of pay or increase of responsibility, or it could be just taking your business in a direction that could be a little bit risky at the beginning, but the rewards out of it could be really good. And it's trusting that, you know, and knowing that within you. That's going to give you your sharpness and the rest of, and your edge above everybody else within your business, within your, you know, within your industry or whatever. Let's just see what's going on with the universe and the guides and how they're trying to influence that karmic message. There's lots of flowers out there, and yeah, and it's like roses. They're showing me roses. It's like it's like there's like the universe. When you do that, when you take that sharp edge on and you provide that, I think the universe is really can offer you more, and that's what they're sort of saying here. They're sort of saying, well, if you do sharpen up, if you do, make decisions very quickly and. Take that bit of a leap of faith and just say, yeah, I'm going to do that. If you do that, I think the universe is actually going to provide a lot more for you. Ace of Pentacles. They are providing you the seeds for the plans going forward. The guides here are, they're almost sort of giving you a free pass. They're sort of saying, that's the way, go get them, go get them, go get them. And they're trying to encourage that sort of, that karmic message to come to the surface or realization within you. So coincidences, you might not be a heads up on the coincidences. It's just a case of you know, keeping headstrong of going where you're going, being very sharp of where you're going. And your guides here are trying to sort of encourage. There you go. I could have said the Six of Swords actually. You know, it is a rite of passage. They're sort of kind of going, go on, I've got you back, go for it. And there is a leap of faith of trying to go from one shore to another and trusting in that boat to carry you across and your guides to pull you across. And that's what they're doing. They're really encouraging that leap of faith to come through you. Let's just see what the how they're influencing that conversation that's within you. got an eagle eye on affairs or opportunities. They're really, you know, scrutinizing the surroundings for you at the moment. And they want to get the best out of a situation, and they want to get you know, for it to be absolutely clear for you going forward. So they're sort of, they will be sort of saying, it will just trigger things, kind of going, oh, look at that, that's interesting. The way that's shaped on that car, or that cup, the way it's shaped, oh, that gives me ideas of what I could do in my business, or how I could sell things, or, you know, or doing my job and stuff like that. It's not major things, but it's being, you know, really focusing on the small things in life. This is it. This is the Three of Wands is about going on a journey as well. It can be procrastination, but I think, and that can happen within you, Sagittarius. You can procrastinate the best of anybody, you know, sometimes. But when you're on it, you're on it. And I think at the moment it's just get on it and go for it. And when you get on and go for it, the Three of Wands is also the harbour master. So he's got boats coming in and out. It's all about trade. So there's, you know, sacks being unloaded from cargo boats, or there's, you know, there's little things coming out of a big thing. You know, there's small things coming out of the boat. And this is what I'm sort of saying, is concentrating on the little things and seeing those opportunities as they arrive, so you don't have to go running all over the place for it to happen. You know, and being attentive to those little things can really provide you with a lot of things. Let's see how the combining side goes and the overall energy going out for the coming week, for the week afterwards, from after the 22nd. It's accumulating. So it's providing for you, making your life easier. So there's a lot, it seems like success, but not necessarily success in, I sold one thing and it's a major success. It's a cumulative success for you, I think, going forward. You Two of Wands, it is going to be, you know, look at all those wands. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the reading is just the wands, so it's all to do with your passion. You're still in your summer period. You will be coming into a stage, as I said, in the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks, where you're going to start slowing down and analysing what you've been doing over the last year and what you want to do for the future. And that may be creeping in there. And, you know, when I said you've got a lot of things and a lot of success, it is like you've accumulated a lot of things around you. And what are you going to do with those things? And that's what the future energy will be sort of playing into your path. It could be, you know, all those little things can provide enormous amounts of things in your life, not only on the emotional sort of side, but also on the money side of life. Almost take that leap of faith within your money side and allow your love to shine, and don't get too distracted in sort of situations that are probably not beneficial to you or the people around you. There you go. There's loads of links in the description below for you, Sagittarius, about the Astroflower. There's also our sister channel, Cymatic TV. To show support for this channel, just subscribing and clicking that bell would be really, really appreciated. And also sharing, if you want to, share this reading across all social media platforms. And liking and commenting. There you go. So in the meantime, Sagittarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do it.